Hey guys, RacerBotkin here.
Botkin here.
And we are Dream Team Property Group with Keller Williams Realty. And we just wanted to reach out today. We're really reaching out to our neighbors way to the west.
Way to the west.
California.
California.
Hello, California. We've made some great friends over the last few months.
Actually, we have.
From the Bay Area.
I have traveled miles and miles.
Of Texas.
There's
a song about that.
Yeah.
We've moved about 4 families in the last 3 months from the Bay Area, California, and several of them found us through our YouTube channel.
Right.
By Googling realtors in East Texas and stuff. So we wanted to cater to you if you're in that California group and tell you, hey, everybody's headed to Texas.
Yeah.
Come on to Texas. Texas is a great place.
It is a great place, especially East Texas, where we are.
Yeah, we'll teach you how to drink sweet tea if you don't know how to.
Everybody's got to drink sweet tea.
There's only one kind of tea in Texas, and it's sweet.
Sweeter than sweet.
Sweeter than sweet.
And you will get used to it because when the temperature rises, you will want a big old glass of sweet iced tea.
Sweet enough to pour on pancakes, what I always say.
It is.
So if you're moving from California to Texas, I know what you're probably thinking. Man, what's it going to be like? What are those people like? What's the weather like? What do I need to know? What do I don't need to know? What do I need to do? What do I not need to do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, if I was moving to California, I'd want to know.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid, I thought if you moved to California, you had to be a surfboard rider. You know, I mean,
surfboard rider?
Surfer. Isn't that what it is? Surfboard. You can tell what I know about surfing. Hey, trust me, this chubby guy at 50 years old on a surfboard, they'd be like, no way. But so let's talk about it just for a second. If you're moving to California, Texas, here's some things that are going to change. Number one, the house you're living in California, when you sell it, you're going to be able to buy more house here than you have there. And a whole lot more land.
Yes.
Yeah, average lot size in Texas is going to be about 0.8 acres if you're in a neighborhood. That's almost an acre of land. That's in a neighborhood. Now, if you want to squeeze that down because you don't like to mow, you can get 0 lot where it's like 0.3 or 0.4.
Yeah.
But on average, you're going to have about 0.8 acres in a neighborhood. That means you can't hear your neighbors whenever they're doing whatever they're doing. And then at the same time, you can move just a little bit out of the suburbs of town and you can go from 0.8 to 8 acres pretty easy. And financially, the clients we just moved here sold a house for $350,000. It was side by side. I mean, bumper to bumper. They were so close to face knees. The other one hand them a Kleenex.
Yeah, like 1,200 square feet or something like that. It was super small.
And they bought 20 acres and an 1,800 square foot house with a little farm area for the same money.
Yes.
So yeah, things are different and you can get a lot of cool stuff. There's another thing you might think about this. There is no state tax in Texas.
Yeah.
No state income tax, which means you pay the IRS or you don't pay them. That's up to you. But I mean, there's no state tax, which is a big deal.
Yeah, it lets your money go farther.
That's right. So that it helps you. Now, climate-wise, depending on where you're from, could be a little bit of an adjustment. We have all 4 seasons in East Texas where we live. East Texas.
Well, we only have 2 weeks of fall and 2 weeks of spring.
But we have all 4.
But we have all 4.
Yeah. So where we're at is about 100 miles east of Dallas.
Yes.
And so we've got a lot of pine trees, a lot of green grass,
rolling hills. A lot of hardwoods.
Some hardwoods.
My gosh. If you want landscaping, if you want sunsets, if you want green trees and breeze, East Texas is where you need to be. We've got lakes, we've got ponds, we've got birds and animals and fish, and we got it all.
Yeah, we got it all. Yeah, and it's beautiful. And in the summertime, we might get a week of that 100-degree weather. We're going to get a month and a half of 95-degree weather. Yeah. In the wintertime, here's the good news. It might freeze. It might not.
No. And we might get sleet.
I was 8 years old before I saw snow.
Yeah.
I've seen snow like 7 times in my whole life. And that's a long time. I'm 50.
And we saw it like 5 times, 5 years in a row. So, like, it was crazy.
Winters are super mild.
Yes, we love it.
We typically
That's why we live here.
Yeah, we typically get adequate rain, so you can keep your yard pretty green. Except maybe end of July, middle of August, it gets pretty hot. You're going to use your sprinkler systems.
Heat index might kill you.
A little bit of humidity, just a little bit. It'll just make you sweat. You'll learn to sweat.
So it's good for
but you will not have to. You won't have to have a big heavy coat. You won't have to own one of those. As far as homes, what do they like here? A lot of diversity in homes.
We've got ranch styles. We've got 2 stories. We got porches. We got hacienda, Spanish style homes. We have multi-million-dollar luxury homes. You name it, we have it. We've got the acreage. We've got lots.
We've got condos.
We've got condos. We've got townhouses.
So it's pretty much whatever you like. If you like to be outside, this is a great place to be because it's outside doable most of the year. When it's not because it's bitter cold. It's usually because it's bitter hot.
Yeah.
But if you like being outside, it's a great place. Here's one thing you got to get used to. It's going to take a little bit. People are really friendly. I don't mean just friendly like, hey, how are you doing friendly?
No.
They're like, hey, how are you? Where'd you move here from? How many kids do you have?
Yeah,
do you
be
have
ready
any grandkids?
to get interrogated.
Do you have any grandkids? Where do you go to church? Do you want to go to church? We got a great church. You know what I mean? But people are not betting in your business. They just genuinely are interested.
Yeah, they want to know.
You can make friends really, really, really fast.
Yeah.
And so anyway, it's a great place to live. We'd love to show you around. If you're thinking about moving to Texas, if you'll give us a call, we'll give you the grand tour, not of the whole state, but the best part of it.
Yeah,
we live in our favorite part of the state.
Yeah.
And we cover about 250-mile radius from right here in East Texas, so we can get you in a place that's going to be good. So if you're thinking about moving, think about Dream Team Property Group. I'm Racer.
I'm Gwen.
And we'll help you, I promise you. So give us a call.